Hey everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a step away from the fashion related come shop with me's, and today I'm going to share with you my couch to 5k experience. If you didn't know, and I have mentioned it literally once on my Instagram and a few times on here, I should have probably documented it better, but I really didn't because I've got a complex that I don't like people knowing about me doing exercise, and I like my family and people like that. I just don't ask me about it because that demotivates me. So yeah, so today what I'm going to do is tell you what my couch to 5k experience was like, because I have completed it. I can run for 30 minutes non-stop. I say run, so it's like a jog. It's not like a sprint. When I did my first run on Couch to 5k, I documented it on Instagram on my stories, and I have got them saved. I started Couch to 5k on the 25th of May, and I finished it on the 11th of October, so it took me quite a while. It took me nearly 5 months to do Couch to 5k, and you're meant to be able to do it in 9 weeks, which is like nearly 3. Is it nearly 3 months? It's not, is it? It's not. It's like 2 months, 2 and a bit months. So it took me quite a long time to do it. I was going in from not running since like school. I think I did kind of do some running at university. When I lived in Aberystwyth, I did run a few times, like just to get out there and run. But I can't remember that being very successful or not. I just can't remember. But the only other exercise I had been doing prior to this was when I lived at home at my mum and dad's. Now, so that was pre-August 2019. I had an exercise bike that I used to do pretty much every day, if not every other day, and I would do that for between 20 and 45 minutes a day, but before that, so that was all I was doing. And then when I moved into my flat here in August 2019, I kind of stopped exercising because I didn't want to go back to mum and dad's and use their exercise bike. And I didn't want to join a gym or anything like that because, you know, money. So I kind of stopped exercising, and I felt like I was losing myself a bit. And when quarantine, like lockdown hit back in March 2020, that's when I knew things were getting out of my normal where my comfort zone is. And now I don't really weigh myself religiously or anything like that, so I'm not going to give you anything like that. I just know because I went up 2 trouser sizes, really. Yeah, I did, and that's not where I want to be. And I've noticed that since doing Couch to 5k, to be honest, it's not. I've noticed things fitting a little bit better. Things aren't quite so tight, but it's not back to where I was. I probably was never a waist 30 anyway. It's just I fitted into them. Sometimes they were a bit tight, and since when lockdown hit and we weren't allowed to go out only for a daily walk, and like working from home, that just meant there was not a lot of movement happening. And I decided 2 months after lockdown that I would try Couch to 5k. So I'm going to put some clips in here, but my first day of doing it, the first run, was not a successful attempt. And I had done 3 of the runs, like the 90-second ones, and like I have not run in like, I don't know, 6 years. So it's quite a challenge, and I don't think I can finish the rest today. I'll have to do it one of the other days because you meant to do it 3 days a week, but oh my god. So So it seems that the first video or something didn't upload and I couldn't save it or anything, but basically I'm doing couch to 5k. So week 1 of couch to 5k is you do 5-minute walk, and then you do an alternative 1 minute of running and 1.5 minutes of walking for a total of 20 minutes. So I think I only managed to do 3 of those runs. I know for a fact that I did it too quickly. I didn't really, from coming to someone who only did running like a few times at uni and then not properly doing it, if we ever really did do it at school really, apart from like the bleep test and like sometimes we did a run around the field and things. So I didn't really know what was happening. So I spoke to one of my colleagues at work because she had done couch to 5k and she does runs now. So like she's a runner basically, and she said 2 things I was doing wrong was too quickly and I was running on grass because I didn't want to be seen basically, and I still don't like to, but I've got over that fear now and I'm fine with people seeing me run. So when I was doing runs initially, I was trying to do it like behind houses, not on roads, and now I do it on paths on roads, not on an actual road, but I do it on like the path on the road, and I'm fine with that. I've been doing it quite a long time now like that. So yeah, I just had to get over that initial fear, which was something I struggle with, what I struggle with is people seeing me working out now, because I feel like they're going to judge me or I look silly or anything like that. But I've gone over that. Like cars, I don't even bother looking in them anymore when they go past, and I run past people, so yeah, that was week 1, and then it was quite a struggle. I've repeated many of the weeks many a time, so I think I did like week 1 and 2 a couple of times. I've done all the weeks a couple of times. The only time I noticed a big, like I felt that I completed the week in one go was when I got to week 8, which is where you do just 28 minutes of running, and I felt like I could do that, and I did 28 minutes of running. Then I moved on to week 9, which is to do 30 minutes of running, and I completed that in a week. I think with week 8 I did do it twice just to make sure, because the thing about couch to 5k, you can repeat the weeks and everything like that, so it's no pressure, it just takes you as long as it takes you. But I just wanted to make sure that I could do 28 minutes of running, and then I moved on to the final week, which was week 9 or 30 minutes running, which I managed to do. And now today, for example, I did a run this morning and I did 31 minutes. I've not quite got to 5k yet. It's like 4.5, so I need to either work on my speed or like build up the speed a bit or do longer runs, as in longer time periods of running. But other than that, I've got to week 9 and I've done week 9 and I've completed couch to 5k. Sorry if the colour was like going grey. It must be very humid in my flat because the lens, when you take off the lens, it was getting a bit steamed up, so I've sorted that now, so hopefully the colour has gone back to what it should be. But yeah, so things that have helped me along the way with couch to 5k are the first, so I made some purchases of some like gym clothes, like shorts and a t-shirt. Recommend the Trespass shorts, but I don't think they really sell those anymore. It was on a haul a while back, and also in that haul I haven't emptied the water from this morning's run yet, because I tend to not really drink that much now. When I was first started, I would have finished this, but now, and I like drink water a lot, but now I'm like getting to there. I start off when I'm doing the 5-minute warm-up walk. When I do the 5-minute warm-up walk, I do drink a little bit just to get me prepared, and then I might once or twice take a few sips while I'm going around on the run. But this has been a really good water bottle, because originally I was just taking like, you know, like a Buxton disposable water bottle around with me, which is obviously not good for the environment. and it wasn't really good to hold, so I invested in one of these. This was the cheapest one I could find. I believe it was around $3.99 or $2.99, which is from Trespass, and it's just really good to hold. I just hold it like that when I go for running in this hand, and I can go for the run. Something when I was doing the more longer runs and it was very humid, so about August time, I got one of these, which is maybe not August time. No, it might be. I don't know. It was in a haul basically. I got a headband. This probably wasn't the cheapest one I could get, but I was on ASOS and was buying some other things anyway, and saw this. It was in like the sale, or it was just 20% off or something. I managed to get it for cheaper. It's just an Under Armour headband, sweatband, whatever you call it, and it has been good because what was happening when I was sweating, it was dripping down my face and into my eyes and stinging, and with this it doesn't do that. All in all, so my experience at the beginning was like, I'm not liking this, I hate it, why am I doing this to myself? It wasn't giving me any progress. I couldn't even do like a 60-second run on its own. The 90 seconds were really bad. When it got to 3 minutes of running, I couldn't do it, and then 5 minutes, and then 8 minutes. But once you get there, and once you do like your first 20-minute run or first 2 20-minute runs, it feels a lot better. And then you go on to doing like the 25, 28, and then 30, and I feel like now it doesn't feel like 30 minutes. When I was doing like the 3 minutes, I was like clock watching. I was like getting to that 3 minutes, and then so for my like 90-second rest after that. But now I am like, you still hear the goals. It's really good with this Couch to 5K app, which is the BBC one, that the person that's on there will tell you you've done 5 minutes, you've done 10 minutes. So there is goals that you work towards, which is good, but those don't feel so far away anymore. And I can run for 30 minutes now without stopping, and I have been doing like non-stop runs of 20 minutes or more for quite some time. I noticed that I do find it much better running in the morning. And the first few times I started running after work, about 5:30ish, I couldn't do it. Like a whole work day and then going for a run, But now I have done it a few times in the evening where I could complete the run. So I feel much better about that now, running in an evening. But I still do like running in the morning, although at the moment, when I get up and see outside and it's 6 o'clock and it's pitch black, I'm just like, I can't do that. But I'm trying to at least wait for it to get a bit lighter. But yeah, that was my Couch to 5K experience. It took me quite a long time to do it, like 5 months, but I've done it and I feel good about it. I haven't really noticed much. Well, my clothes fit better, I know now, but otherwise I haven't really noticed much in terms of it, but in losing weight and things. But my stamina is a lot better with running and everything. And sorry about the grey, we're just going to have to work with it. I've taken the lens off many a time now, but it's because my first time putting the heating on, and I need the windows open and stuff. It's getting too bad, look. I'm really not one for measuring my weight or anything like that, so I can't give you like specifics in terms of I've lost X amount of weight or anything like that, but I know my clothes do feel a bit better, and I'm going to continue to do this, and hopefully I'll be able to build up the time, build up the distance, lose some weight, and it would be good. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do it. I did 31 minutes this morning, but I'm going to try and just continue to do 30 for a few more, like a week or more, 30 minutes of running, and then build it up slowly to do 32, 34, 36, do it in probably 2-minute increments. We'll see how that goes, and then maybe one day I'll do a 10k or something. But yeah, it has been really helpful, and you know what, I don't really dread running anymore. When I first started doing it, I was like, oh my god, I don't want to do this, but now I don't like it. I don't think I haven't learnt to like it, but I've got past dreading it. So yeah, hope you guys are well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry about the greyness, but I'm just sorry. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.